I got down early o'clock this morning. I've had a couple of trips around the lake, haven't really seen a great deal, and on my second trip around I come through this bay and I see a few fish sort of milling around, churning up the bottom a little bit. It's quite a shallow bay, quite weedy, but there's the odd little spot around that you can present a bait on. So I'm going to have a little plumb about with a light lead, see if I find a couple of spots close in. That's where I've seen them, close in, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing, how I approach it. We all know what it's like. We turn up, find the area we want to fish to. We've seen a few fish show, or they're fizzing or bubbling up, or you see them feeding. Get the mark float out, bang, straight in the weed. Lots of noise, lots of disturbance. Reel it in, take all the weed off, bang again, out of a nice area. Well, what we thought was a nice area, thick weed again. And this goes on for ages until we find our spot, pop our mark float up, and then proceed to cast our baited rig as many times to get it on that spot. Now what I do is I use my normal rod that I'm going to be fishing with on that area, on that spot, but I take off the big lead. If I'm using the big lead, I put in a nice small lead between 1 to 2 ounces, cast it out the light looking area, no rig on it at all, feel it down, feel for the donk or feel for the nice silt spot or whatever, 2 or 3, 4 or 5 times, less disturbance with a light lead, won't spook the fish away. And then what I do is when I find that spot, I'll clip that up, measure it out, make a note of it for later, tie my rig on, tie my pop up on my bottom bait, whatever I'm using, ping it back out there, bang, straight on the area, straight away, less disturbance, won't scare the fish away, and I'm angling, and I haven't had to cast that marker rod out there, mess about trying to get the rig on the spot, and have to do it all again the next day or after I've had a fish. Show you, £37.5, lovely fish, really hard fighting fish, bit of a mad fish, got a bit of water on her. Let's get her up and then get her back. Here we go. Oh, a bit of trouble this one. Here we go, let's get her back into her home. There you go, look at that, 37.5. Happy days. Another inch stiff rig. Nice little 15mm pop up. Well made up. Let's get her back.